Happy 2 o'clock in the morning. We're doing a reading. I didn't really do one earlier today, I guess. But I don't know. Today was kind of a blur, if I'm being honest. One giant blur. I feel like I got a lot of things done, but I don't really remember what they were. My sister's going on another 10-day trip. So, flying solo again. But we are going to be able to do yoga every single day while she's gone. So there's that. Looks like I picked the perfect time to start driving again. As soon as we get our first session in, then she's got to go. Rido, travel, both in physical terms and those in lifestyle and direction, a journey, vacation, relocation, evolution, change of place or setting, seeing a larger perspective. Rido. That's appropriate. Travel. But I think it still might be canceled tomorrow, yoga, because everybody that was on vacation up in Maine is going to be driving back tomorrow. So they might not be down after such a long trip. The usual crew might not be into yoga night. My sister and I might still do it, but that would depend on how wiped she is. So playing it by ear. But either way, even if I miss tomorrow, yoga is back on the books. We've got Reprogram Your Soul 55, Release, Raise, and Reclaim. It's a heart with like a diamond in the middle, or maybe a pearl. Maybe it's just a ball of energy. But we've got a tetrahedron at the top. I think that's what it's called. It's got like a shit ton. You can't even really see it. It's got a bunch of smaller triangles creating a star, Metatron star, inside of that bigger triangle. And it's almost got bit by a mosquito. There's some kind of like hourglass shaped thing going on at the bottom here. It could be an infinity, I'm not really sure. Some of these Twin Flame Ascension oracles are very obscure. But yeah, I don't know, today was productive but strange. I didn't wake up until late again. The child I was meant to be, I've never seen this card before. She's got a plant. She's wearing a yellow robe with brown hair. She looks a little bit pinker, more alive than a lot of the other cards here. We've got the number 8. The child I was meant to be. It seems like it's about stolen innocence here. Release, raise, and reclaim. Reprogram your soul. This is about inner child work here. And going on a trip to heal your inner child. Sometimes the journey is spiritual. Sometimes the journey is spiritual, sometimes it's physical, sometimes it's metaphorical even. But let's get a message from our inner child here. What would the inner child say, Spirit? I need to stop hurting people in my life. I can't believe that I've hurt you too. This is somebody not having an appropriate reaction or response to an emotional situation. Somebody is acting from an unhealed place and creating conflict with somebody that they care about. This could be somebody in a relationship that is fighting the urge to pull away, or somebody realizing that their defense mechanism, their coping mechanism, is damaging. Maybe even to other people in their life. This might not just be a relationship, but we've got the slug here along with the pod. That is slow-moving, stable progress in a group of people. This could be the spiritual community. This could be a friend group. This could be a family dynamic. But what we do know is that if this is in alignment with you, you might have a tendency to react first and think about things later. Let's clarify with the tarot cards. The Three of Cups and the Lovers. That's major decisions regarding a friend group here, or bringing a healthy, positive spin back into the relationships. This trip is something to do with passion. The travel and the reprogramming of the soul, 55, is all about change. Number 5 is all about change, rather. And the Knight of Wands here, I'm just getting that you're supposed to take something back here, something that your inner child meant for you to have. The Hermit, introspection. It could have been an isolation that you had to deal with as a child, or maybe self-isolation even. You might have had to be your own safe space. And I'm getting runner vibes here because I need to stop hurting people in my life. I can't believe that I hurt you too. And the child I was meant to be is lining up with the Eight of Cups. That's leaving a situation. And normally this is somebody walking away from a situation for their highest good, I guess, leaving what no longer serves them. But with the Sunflower, I'm getting that they're walking away from something that was providing them joy, something that their inner child needed. They're denying themselves something here. So, strength. I think I'm taking that as confirmation. And that's lining up with the pod, the spiritual community. Denying yourself. Discipline. Hurting people. Reining in your tongue, maybe. Somebody might just have a tendency to shoot their mouth off here. And that damages relationships. Queen of Cups, though. If your emotions are controlling your conversations, then it might just be a helpful practice to, with the Slug, take a beat before you react and respond. Really feel things out and think about what you're saying before you say it. And I know that's challenging. I'm the kind of person that has a tendency to talk first and apologize later sometimes. I've gotten a lot better about it, but it still happens every now and again. So I'll say something and I'm just like, oh, why did I do that? You know? With the Page of Wands, lining up with the Knight of Wands and the Hermit, this time to think about your situation and to, I'm getting just breathe. This time to breathe, this trip might be necessary. In order to heal a friend dynamic, you might have to just take a little bit of space, go recharge your battery somewhere, and then come back. With the Ripple, I think this will have a positive, beneficial effect for both people in the dynamic. You might be able to come back after that kind of situation with clarity on how to move forward for yourself, or whether it's something you even want to fix. Is this something that, is this conflict, this friend group situation, the person that we're in conflict with in the reading, is it something we should be fixing? It's a major decision here. The Lovers and the Seven of Swords. Escaping interconnection with the Seven of Swords and the Lovers is just a major decision, a soul connection here. But this could have been somebody that you were meant to learn something from and move on. I'm really getting, with the Queen of Cups here, the Queen of Cups is an emotional decision, and then the Lovers is a major choice. And the Seven of Swords is like you have the option to leave if you want to. You sneak away quietly. But strength is all about discipline and seeing something through and showing compassion. You could try and make this work. And you could make that a decision that you stand by. But if you need to do what's best for you and isolate yourself, separate yourself, start over, move on, that's an option here. Ace of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, Six of Cups, Five of Cups, Queen of Swords, the Sun, and the High Priestess. Only you can decide what's best for you here. And boundaries are very important to keep you from falling into a depressive state like you have in the past by just accepting doormat behavior. But your success depends on you standing on these boundaries. If you do stay part of this dynamic, then you need to really know who you are in the situation